Pam Gockley here, talking about some of the common signs that people show if they're being bullied. So another common signs, not only being sick or not wanting to leave the house or possibly faking illnesses. Another really common one is behaviors that change, and one of the ones that you can really observe are eating habits. So if someone you love, whether it be a young folk or an older person, if their eating behaviors change, if those habits change, if suddenly they're ravenous at home and all they do is eat and eat and eat now, teenage boys are always that exception. But other than that, or if they come home and they don't eat, if their eating habits change. So if you have somebody who usually eats a lot, then if they continue to eat a lot, that's one of the signs that you can say, well, maybe it's not happening. Or like I said, if they change, or if they're not eating at school, if they're not hungry when they get home, or they're starving when they get home, maybe they're being bullied in the cafeteria. Cafeteria is one of the top 3 areas in a school that people get bullied. And at work, the same thing applies. So when you have that time when people are together, homeroom, on the bus, on the playground if they go out, and as well as the cafeteria, as when there's groups of kids together with little to no supervision. Again, when that environment becomes not safe, this is really when the kids and the adults shut down. So you want to look for different patterns. You want to look for habit. People are creatures of habits. So if there's a sudden turnaround, a sudden weight loss, or sudden weight gain. I personally was bullied as a child. I was at 300 pounds in about 9th grade. So people, instead of seeing that and wondering, wonder if there's something going on that would cause that huge weight gain, I was just tagged the fat, lazy kid. We want to be very, very, very careful we don't jump to judgment. This requires curiosity and a caring that, unfortunately, in this community, in this society, in this time, is becoming less. And curiosity is actually frowned upon. But we as a community members, as mothers and fathers and sisters and grandparents and relatives, and just community-minded people, because we want to treat the whole person. We want to treat the whole child. So one of these things that we need to do as a community and as adult, and we all want to be leaders, so this is a way we can lead. Make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're not judging. You're not jumping to judgments. When you read the line, the tagline, or the name of an article, you have to read the article. Just like with students and adults, if they're showing these behaviors, you can't jump to a judgment based on yourself. You have to be able to leave your own biases, your own thoughts, your own feelings aside. This is not about you. So one of the biggest ways we can build awareness is just watch behaviors and observe. So again, my name is Pam Gockley, and we're talking about common signs that people show when they're being bullied. Thank you, and I look forward to hearing you and seeing you in the next lecture.